I had dreams originally of being a journalist. I have a lot of family that are in the medical profession. My father's a physician. My grandfather, now of blessed memory, was a pharmacist. I ended up graduating from college with a degree in journalism with a minor in chemistry, which is a very unusual combination to graduate. I knew the owner of a pharmacy benefit manager at 22 years old who, invited me to come join her at least part-time. Couple months in, somebody was going on their honeymoon for 3 weeks, and I was so fresh out of college, I understood Excel. And so I was kind of the temp that could fill in just to do some quoting, believe it or not. I had a broker during that 3-week time frame call me and ask about the numbers that were being projected for his client's self-funded pharmacy cost. And I said, I'm new, but we're gonna figure this out. I started looking at the formulas and explaining what really was, the assumptions that are being made into how much does it cost for somebody to get prescription drug coverage, how much the employer is going to be on the hook to pay for these medications, and what kind of strategies, even 20 years ago, could be put in place to make that number less. When Walmart launched the $4 drug card, I believe was really the beginning of the eye-opening for me into what was happening in this country. What I don't think a lot of people realized was if you had a pharmacy benefit manager that was doing right by plan sponsors and employers, those drugs were $4 already, no matter what pharmacy you went to. EpiPen was a medication that made news probably about 10 years ago now, because EpiPen is a life-sustaining medication. What nobody was talking about on the news was that at the exact same time, there was an authorized generic of this EpiPen that was also being distributed, epinephrine. And so what you saw the pharmacy benefit industry do was, instead of pushing generic, which was now available, they introduced a new brand drug called Auvi-Q. It is epinephrine. It is the exact same medication. It had a speaker that could announce how the medication needed to be deployed. That is the only difference. And the medication, a $200-300 generic at the time, or a $4,000 version of the exact same drug, that had no business being on formularies. It's so difficult to sometimes understand how simple it can be to really take healthcare by the reins and be able to drive it where you need it to go. I find that people are open to it, they're just not as open to change. We need the employers who have changed to be louder, because I can speak all day long and there's a number of us in this small ecosystem that have solutions. We just need them to be heard.